What is up, guys? Today we are back with another video. I'm gonna be doing probably the last big project inside the van. So let me show you what we will be working on. We're gonna be doing a butcher block countertop, new faucet. I'm gonna keep the stock sink. Reasons because I'm gonna have to get the same size sink. This is like a 15 by 13, and the ones I'm coming across are like bar sinks, you know, so they're like 100 to 30 bucks and up. And I already like how this is like that stainless steel color anyways, so, or finish I should say. So I'm gonna keep the sink. I'm gonna clean this up. When we cut out the butcher block, maybe we'll be able to cut out a new topper, who knows, like a little cover. But new faucet, butcher block. I'm gonna keep this stock stovetop setup. I like the white. I'm actually gonna be doing like a white backsplash here and here, and it's just gonna save me a couple bucks because these run again another 130 bucks or so. So anyways, what I wanted to take a video on, because there's not much out there for like a class B, I'm gonna be removing the stove today. So of course, the first thing you want to make sure is your gas is off. So the propane tank right underneath the floor here is off. There's no propane even coming out. You can take a lighter as well. Just make sure the line is clear, the line's off, all that good stuff. I started taking this apart already. I kind of just put it back on just to kind of show you, if you have this exact same setup, you know how to do it. This black part, it's just tabs. So if you literally like kind of push out one side, it'll lift up like this. It's pretty simple. So there's the top piece. We'll let it sit there. And then this guy here, there's a screw and a screw. You take those screws out and this whole top cover piece will come off like so. And we're gonna move it down here. All right, so now you got the cover off. This lid is by itself, so there is 1, 2, 3 screws and the lid will come off. And then for this piece here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, but the main thing is disconnecting the gas line. All right, mine is a flare fitting, so again, make sure the gas is off. You can double check by, you know, just turning this on real quick and lighting it. Don't, you know, kind of stay away from the fitting itself, but make sure the propane's off. Make sure you're not getting any leaks here as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen up this right here, pull back the line, and then I actually ran the Lowe's and bought a plug. All right, so here is the plug. All right, 3/8 flare. Make sure your line is a flare. What you can do is, again, turn the gas off, loosen this up, pull it back, see if it's a flare or not. If it is, then you'll need the one that is a flare. If it's not, then get just a normal 3/8 plug. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get a box wrench on this guy here that goes into, I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is like a pressure regulator. I'm pretty sure, I have no idea. This is out of my ballpark. But again, guys, we're trying to do this as safely as possible, because messing with propane lines and gas, it can be dangerous. Don't have anyone lighting matches around you or anything stupid like that. So first thing is we're gonna get this off. All right, I did loosen it up earlier, so it wasn't like on there as tight as it should be. But again, we're gonna loosen this up, pull this back. There's the flare, right? And then we're gonna take our plug and attach it. The flare is gonna sit on this end, and like you can see, it's literally the exact same looking thing that's in the pressure regulator. Now our propane line is capped off. This is actually a different size than this. I'm gonna go grab a different box wrench and just snug this guy down. And then what you can always do as well is, if you want to just take every precaution like me, get some soapy water in a water bottle, spray it on here, and make sure there's no air bubbles coming out. With it off. I'm gonna leave it off. I'm not even gonna turn it on. I'm gonna leave the gas line off. I'm just gonna spray just to know that there's nothing coming out of this thing. So the next thing we're gonna do, these 4 screws, we're gonna take those out, and I'm pretty sure this is just gonna lift up, and then we'll kind of pull it out at an angle, because this is a stiff line, you know. As you can see, you can't really push it all the way in, and the stove will be out. I should have did this a while ago. I have this chest mount, and I just don't use it, so I put it on. We're gonna use it. So all 4 bolts are out, line is disconnected, nothing's holding underneath. It should just pull right on up. So I'm gonna push it up with my hand down here. Like that. And we're gonna try and pull it out. Ooh, look at that camera angle. Boom, baby. There we go. There is the stove. Or the top, I guess. But, yeah, look at this. Oh, we got a penny. It was not heads up. Well, you know what? He doesn't really have a head. So, yeah, we'll take it. But, all right. So that's how we take the stove out. We're gonna take this lid off real quick as well. All right, so we got 1, 2, whoops, 3 screws. And there is the nasty looking lid. All right, well, here's the sink. I was messing with the pump earlier, so I had some water in here. But it's not a bad looking sink. The sink I was gonna buy anyways on Amazon is the exact same size. It's just like 2 inches deeper, and it's more of a square corner, you know. This is like more of that round. And but you're talking 130 bucks. And honestly, like, I love that lid, the wooden lid on top. I can clean that up, stain it or something, and it'll look nice. So I'm gonna keep the sink, save the money. I am doing a new faucet. It's gonna look so sick, so I'm stoked about that. But anyway, so onto the sink. I have a bowl under here already. We are gonna disconnect. Yeah, well, I know there's water in here, so we're gonna disconnect this and get the water out real quick. All right. Ooh, water. But also too, you could always, I might replace some of these, honestly. We'll see how good they are. You know what? We don't even have to disconnect this. We'll leave that on. And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to find the screws up under here, and we'll go from there. So right there, this little guy was on there. I don't know if I gotta take it off, but I'm guessing I do. It makes sense, because I think this like sits down and then this just holds it. So I'm gonna take all 4 off. We'll find out if it's worth it or not once the sink's out, but I'm just gonna do it. This is why I'm making the video, so if someone like you know, you don't have to go through trial and error. You can just watch the video and figure out exactly what you need to do. All right, we got all 4 of those off. We got a fresh razor blade. Now we're just gonna cut along the bottom. I'm gonna make sure I don't damage the sink. But yeah, let's speed it up right now. Back. I was just letting the water drain, and while that was draining, I was just cleaning up the sink a little bit more, and it started coming up. So I think we can actually get the sink out still with the faucet kind of, it's not touching it, it's just really, really close. So we're gonna push up from the bottom like we did the stovetop. It's a little more sticky on this side because I couldn't get it as good as this side, but something fell. Oh, those brackets. That's gonna be fun finding. There's 4 tabs on each corner. They're falling. Voila! Sink is out. And oh my god, this is looking like crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go put this in the garage, and then we're gonna find all the tabs that are falling apart here. All right, so I emptied out some water from the lines, and then what you want to do with the water pump off, open up the lines, and there's going to be pressure. I already did it earlier. I should have did it with the camera on, but you're going to relieve all the pressure out of the lines. And once you do that, we should, so now we should be okay to take these off. All right, so once the pressure is relieved, you can go ahead and take off those lines, and then the actual faucet, this one, the little tabs here, you're just gonna unscrew these, and then we'll be able to pull the faucet out. And there's the faucet. There we go, old faucet's out. I'm gonna be taking the van over to my grandpa's house, and he's gonna be helping me with the butcher block. And then my grandmother, she's gonna be helping me with the sunshades. We're gonna wrap those bad boys in some fabric. We got the fabric that's gonna be sitting on the outside, and then I got some cool fabric that's gonna be sitting on the inside. So grandma's really good at sewing, grandpa's really good at woodworking, so we're gonna kind of do two things at once. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you what it looks like without the countertop. So yeah, look at it, we got some food stains over there. I don't know what was going on, but the countertop is held on by a couple screws. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screws, and comes right on up. Pull it off. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna do a this video is just gonna be tearing it apart, and then I'll make another video and reinstalling everything. So once we go ahead and get the butcher block all cut out, I'll make another video installing the counter. We're gonna reuse the sink, and then, you know, we'll do the stove and all that good stuff. So if you found this video helpful, guys, leave a thumbs up. If you're not a follower on Instagram, check out Oakleenme, Oaklee and me. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching.